Dr. Angela Michiko Martin is a local pediatrician in Anniston. During my interview with her, we discussed the potential parallels between the condition of the town's environment and illnesses its residents are suffering from. Dr. Martin believes that Anniston is in desperate need of more attention from state and federal environmental agencies.
I think we are beyond the point of just sampling. We need to move beyond doing a couple of samples in this neighborhood or a couple from this daycare facility and do massive testing. Surely there are some funds available somewhere with regard to federal agencies or even state agencies to thoroughly test our environment, especially in light of the fact that our crime rate is up 508%. In view of the fact that it is said that we lead the state of Alabama in autism and developmental problems. We have the worst cases of schizencephaly in the state of Alabama, and I personally write the highest number of eczema prescriptions in the state of Alabama. Surely there are...
I asked Dr. Martin if she believed there was a connection between some of the diagnoses she listed and the presence of toxic contamination in Anniston.
I think there may be a possible connection, but you see, the difficulty is with the testing. Some groups of people have been tested maybe through fat biopsies, which is said to be more accurate since just about every toxin known to humankind is stored in the fat, and then some have been tested through the drawing of blood, and if toxins are stored in the fat, that means they can circulate and recirculate through the blood. So on a good day you may not show those toxins. On a bad day you may show high doses of those toxins. So again, more testing is done before we can say yes, there is a straight line cause of disease. There is a disease, and then there's the elevated toxin level in this individual. I think a lot more testing and studying is needed before we can establish that reality. But it concerns me to know that we are seeing too many rare diseases in this area. And we have no explanation for the tumors we're seeing, head and neck tumors appearing just out of the blue. When a person comes in with a persistent ear infection or earache, we become leery because we know that in the past we have seen tumors be behind those ears. We've seen leukemias, we've seen rhabdomyosarcomas, we've seen the rare Goldenhar syndrome, multiple cases of it in this area. Surely there must be an explanation for it. We even have children in junior high school who are on 1 and 2 medicines for hypertension. Is it that much depression in this area, that much stress in this area to cause that severe case of hypertension in our children? And keep in mind, it seems that all the toxins that are produced in our area in the United States, nearly all of them are neurotoxic and have the capability of adversely affecting the central nervous system, mainly the brain and the mind.
She went on to list some of the symptoms related to exposure to these neurotoxins.
Left untreated, autism, pervasive autistic disorders, autistic-like behavior, developmental disorders, learning disabilities. Why won't the EPA just come in and do more conclusive and more elaborate testing?